Here's one shot into left. Back at the wall. It is gone. Justin Turner has put the Dodgers on top in Game 3. The roof is closed here in Arlington, but that ball carried out to left. Walker Bueller.
Now, something the Rays are really going to be challenged. Leadoff batters do not hit Bueller.
Just filthy. Inning is over. 1-2. That just slides into the strike zone.
But that's
as the count is 2-2, and Turner's got another hit. That ball is down the line. Seager is digging for third, and they are going to hold him there on a double by Turner. Second and third, 2 out.
See, and that's the byproduct again of Turner just having and not saying that he's feeling totally comfortable.
That is into right center field and will score 2. Max Muncy delivers with 2 out here in the third inning. Seager and Turner score, and it's 3-0 Dodgers here in the third.
Again, an innocent hit by batter. 2 outs. Nothing brewing. And then after 2 more batters.
He's used to it. That is, wow. What a play by Turner, putting on a clinic. And there it is, the bunt. Run scores.
Can't stop it, I'm telling you.
And it's 4-0 on a perfect bunt by Austin Barnes. And just the third sacrifice of this postseason. 6 RBIs this postseason. Ground ball, make it 7. Here comes Peterson, another run for the Dodgers. They lead 5-0, and it's another 2-out run for LA. Nasty down and in, and that breaking ball tight. Strikeout number 6. The Rays tomorrow night. There's a strikeout. 7 on the other 0-2 pitch to Adames. That is down into the corner, and the Rays are on the board. Margot will score. Adames content with a double, 2 doubles in the inning, and it's a 5-1 ball game. It was Game 4 against Kansas City. That is a shot into left center field. Back at the wall. It is gone. A bunt for an RBI, and now Austin Barnes shoots one out into left center. Strikeout number 8.
He caught it.
There's the strikeout. Struck him out, and that is 10 on the night. The Dodgers have put up 6 runs on 9 hits, but the story tonight is that guy. Trinan takes over here in the 7th inning, and Ji-Man Choi is first up. As Choi grounds it to shallow right. Picked up by Taylor, 1 out. Nasty pitch, good movement at 97, 2 out. Strikeout on a pitch down and in, and a perfect first inning of work for Blake Trinan. Willie Adames first up, and Brusdar Graterol, hard-throwing right-hander in the game, and up to get it. The underhand flip for the out. Here's the 1-1. High fly ball into right. Back is Betts. So is Bellinger.
Contact off Graterol.
Good play by Hernandez to charge, stay down on it, get the out. Any other thoughts, Jim? That is as good as you can do. That is hammered down the line. Arozarena goes deep. And that ties a record. His 8th home run of this postseason. Right down the line, and Arozarena just crunched it. Lost a bunch of weight when he dealt with the symptoms. Here's one into left. That ends the ball game, a final of 6-2. And we get to finish the Arozarena story tomorrow night.
Yes, we do. Tune in, everybody.
6-2 ball game. Dodgers were in charge from the beginning. They got a home run from Turner in the first. 2 in the third, 2 in the fourth. Another run in the sixth, and it's a 6-2 victory for the Dodgers.
One of the stars tonight for the Dodgers is Walker Bueller.
Dynamite.
Yes, dynamite, Poppy, exactly. Walker, thanks for doing this and put it on a headset. We appreciate it. I'm just curious for you, going in now, you've been so good in these playoff games for the last couple of years. What's it like when you're in the middle of it? Is your heartbeat just so low doesn't even faze you? Give me a little feel what it's like when you're in the middle of these performances.
I mean, you can ask those guys over there, man. The playoffs are just different, but at the end of the day, it's the same game. And to me, I feel like I keep harping on this, and it sucks, but I feel like I've failed in these moments, or I've taken the failures that I've had and tried to learn from them a little bit. So, no, I feel good out there, and obviously our team gave me a cushion early so I could be aggressive, and you can't ask more than that.
Hey, Walker, Alex Rodriguez here. Burkhardt just gave us a great note. You threw 59 fastballs today. They put 5 in play. Obviously, your fastball was great. I also thought your secondary pitches were outstanding. How'd you feel out there? Did you feel you had full control?
Yeah, I made a couple little bad pitches there when I gave up the run, but other than that, I felt pretty good with it. And there's a comfort level with both of our catchers, and Barnes back there, obviously does a great job. So put me in a good spot to kind of execute, and again, the offense let me kind of be pretty aggressive and try and keep some balls in the zone. So, no, we're happy.
Walker, Frank Thomas here. You have some of the nastiest pitches in all of baseball. And I saw your interview earlier today. You never was the number one starter. It's obvious you're the number one starter of the Dodgers. What took so long?
I don't believe in that, man. I've got one of the best ever in that clubhouse, man. And until he's not here, then I'm the number 2, and that's fine with me.
Okay.
Hey, Walker, how you doing, man? Congratulations, Big Papi right here. I got a hard question for you. Can you tell me the story about the 2 dogs, man, please? Let me hear what happened.
Listen, man, my mom brought the dogs. It took a while to get those things approved, but we got them in the room. They're all good. They're in the bubble now, so we're happy.
What are the names?
I have a little French bulldog named Nala, and then I have a little Boykin Spaniel named Beryl.
I thought you were going to name one of those Papi.
No, I don't think so, man. You played for the wrong team.
I don't play no more. You can change your mind.
Well, Walker, if you need a very expensive dog walker when you get back to L.A., we'll keep Poppy here. We appreciate it. Congrats. Awesome tonight, man.
How much emphasis coming into this game are you guys putting on the odd number games, an opportunity to break that tie and once again resume this lead?
I mean, obviously you're trying to win every game, but we knew we had a tough task, with Morton on the mound. So we just tried to scratch across a couple of runs. We were able to, put some good swings on some pitches he left out over the plate, and we did a good job of grinding today.
We knew this was going to be a tough pitching match against Charlie Morton. How were you guys able to get to him effectively early on and knock him out in the 5th?
I think just following our plan. We did a really good job as a unit, following plans and swinging at good pitches, swinging at hittable pitches. He got the best of some of us, but, we as a unit, we were able to, grind through it.
Thank you.
Okay, Bill, go ahead.
And Mookie, you guys have scored 50 runs this postseason after there were 2 outs in an inning. It's a postseason record. How is that possible?
Just not giving up. I mean, obviously there's 2 outs, but you can still build an inning. Not giving away at bats. I think that's just the recipe for that, and that's how you win a World Series. So we have to continue to do it for at least 2 more games.
How demoralizing is that to be on the other side, do you think?
I mean, I think, being that I've been on the other side, it's it's tough to you're 1 out away, and then a walk here, and then a single here, and then a double here, and then next thing you know, you're giving up a couple runs. It's kind of tough to stop the bleeding, but I think we did a good job in just keeping pressure.
Walker, Austin Barnes just said he thought tonight's performance, particularly your fastball, was the best stuff he's ever seen you have. Do you share that sentiment with them tonight?
I think I physically felt better, but I felt good with where my stuff was at, and I think that's the biggest thing. So, it's good to hear that.
3 years ago, you were watching the World Series with your younger sister. Tonight, you have your first postseason start in which you had double-digit punch-outs. How much can you appreciate the development and the process that you've gone through?
I think at this point I've kind of been through this thing a couple times, and now it's all about winning, and that's all I really care about. Obviously, that's stuff that we can think back on a little bit, but right now I just want to win 2 more games.
Thank you.
Next question's from Jack Harris. Go ahead. Next question's from Alden Gonzalez. Go ahead.
Well, you talked about just how calm you were in Game 6 of the NLCS. What were the emotions like for you tonight?
Pretty similar. I think the more you do these things, the calmer you get, and I just don't want to keep harping on it, but I enjoy doing this, and I feel good in these spots.
Next question's from Tyler Kepner. Go ahead.
Like about pitching to Austin Barnes? What does he do so well behind the plate?
I like throwing to both our guys. I don't think it's an Austin Barnes thing or a Will Smith thing. I think they're both extremely talented. I threw to Will most of the year and was fine, especially, I think anything that says I'm better with Barnes is a lot to do with me not being very good this year when Will caught me. So I think we have 1A, 1B, and they're both extremely talented players, and we're glad to have them both.
Austin, a sacrifice bunt that you lay down, Cody scores on it. It's the 3rd of the year for you. How much of an emphasis has that been for you to be able to execute a bunt so effectively?
Yeah. They ask you to do something, you need to do it. So, being able to scratch those runs across were huge. Cody got on base, Jock got a big hit. Runs are at a premium in the postseason, as everybody knows. So, especially with the way Walk was throwing the baseball, we felt really good about it.
You get one with the small ball on the sac bunt, you get a home run. What's more difficult to do?
Probably the homer, but it was nice to respond after they scratched a run across in the inning before. So, kind of kept the momentum on our side, which was great.
How good was Walker tonight?
It's tough to really say. He was unbelievable. He really was. He made it really easy on me. That might have been the best I've ever seen his stuff, really.
Next question's from Stephanie Epstein. Go ahead.
Were you surprised when you got the sign for the bunt?
No, you kind of read the situation. That's kind of something we've done before in the past. So I had a feeling it was coming, and just had to execute. And the runners on base did a great job selling it. And when you sell it, it's a real hard play to defend.
Next question's from Ken Davidoff. Go ahead.
Justin, with his homer tonight, Justin tied Duke Snyder for the franchise record for the postseason. Obviously, Duke only played in the World Series back then, but nevertheless, just what does Justin mean to this team, and how much would you like to see him be part of a championship team?
Yeah, I mean he's the heart and soul of this team. He's been the heart and soul. So getting those runs across early was huge, especially with the way Walker was going to be throwing the ball. So. JT's a big player for us. He always has. He's a great guy in the clubhouse, and we rely on him all the time.
Dave, you guys have scored 50 runs in this postseason with 2 out. How are you being so effective when you're in those types of situations?
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I think it's just a credit to these guys, just really every single at-bat just fighting. And tonight's 2-out hit, Muncy was really big. Obviously, JT's homer. So many, just the fight, just the at-bat quality, Alana. Whether it's 2 outs, not 2 outs, regardless of the game score, they're just really competing every at-bat, which is really good to see.
Walker gives you 6 strong innings, double digits in strikeouts. Austin Barnes said his fastball and his stuff in general, the best he's seen. What did you see?
I saw the same thing. I just thought that the fastball command to the arm side early, the breaking ball, the shape to it, to kind of get those guys off the fastball. I thought the curveball was really good early. And then he elevated when he needed to. So, yeah, they were in sync tonight. Austin did a heck of a job back there with Walker. It was fun to watch.
Was Trinan, Gratterall, and Jansen a matter of just getting them work or matchups?
Yeah, that was more. I just felt that, that time of the game, that part of the order, I wanted to get Blake in there to shorten the game. And then with Brusdar, he hasn't pitched in, I think, 4 or 5 days, so I wanted to get him in there. And we got work in, and he looked really sharp. And then with Kenley, it was more of he hadn't pitched, I think, in 5 days, so I wanted to make sure he got in the game.